Hello everyone and welcome. Tonight I'm doing kind of just a little test to see how this new system is going to work. So we'll just see. I'm gonna crochet and wait for people to put themselves in the queue. Please read the description if you would like your questions to be answered. You can have them put in a queue. We're going to go in order. Nobody's going to be left out. If I happen to end the live before I answer all the questions, those questions will be converted into video readings and will be sent to you. So don't worry, your questions will all get answered. I'm trying out this new system by Hipsy, and I'm really hoping that it works. So if you just read the description, click on the link in the description, and you can type in your questions and we will get rolling. In the meantime, while I'm waiting around on questions, I have a blanket to work on. A friend of mine asked me if I could make her an ocean blanket with sea turtles and starfish and all kinds of cool things. So let me show you. Well, I don't have a lot of it done, but I don't even know if you can see. It's not going to let you show because I have the background on. I just moved, and so my house is not all together ready yet to be shown to the world. So that's why I do have a background. I can't find my little screen. I would have put up my screen, but I think it's in storage. But anyway, yeah. So I'm looking forward to talking to everyone. It's been a very long time since I've done a live. I've just been busy. I got bills and, got to make that money. So I was out doing rideshare and paying the bills. So if you want to have your questions answered, you can go ahead, click on the link in the description, and we will get to it. All right. Oh, hey, Nika, what are you making? Oh, a Luffy hat. What is a Luffy hat? Is it using that like puffy yarn stuff? Let me see if I can. Oh, okay. I'll have to look it up. I've done a few little like amigurumi things. I don't have any of them here. I took them all to the market because I usually go to the market on Sundays. What's up, Taylor? You use my car to go where? Huh? Where's that? Do you know how to drive that car? Does Denise have your key? That car is very, very fast. And when you let off the gas, it's automatically going to start slowing down. Yeah, you can say hi. The markets, you got to get close. Say hi.
Hello, guys. Is she from your Facebook?
Nika?
I recognize her. Hello. Look, it's my hair.
Girl, quit. You cannot wreck that car because it's a rental.
Look at this cat. His name is
Lucifer.
Lucifer, because he's the. Where am I looking?
Right there.
Because he's the devil, and he's mean.
He's not mean.
He said no.
I went and got yarn. I love you too. Nika says, hey Taylor.
Goodbye, guys.
Please be careful. I shouldn't let her take that car. It's not my car, it's a rental car. Oh crap, I messed up. I didn't put my stitch marker in. Oh yeah, his birthday is on July 10th. He is going to be 14 years old. So he's an old man. Like a grumpy old man. I messed up by not putting my thing in now. Might be just me and you here all night. That's okay. That's cool with me. It's been a while, so people don't even think I do lives anymore, probably. Yeah, I saw this thing on Facebook Marketplace. This lady had a bunch of yarn for sale for $40 for the whole bunch of it. And I bought it, but most of it is like thread and stuff. And I'm like, ooh, because I don't really do too much like lace stuff. Well, honestly, I've never done lace. Yeah, even like with the amigurumis, the small ones, I don't like doing those either because they hurt my hands because it's too small. But I made like an obese cactus. I put too much stuff in him. He turned out really fat. But he's cute. I think I posted some pictures on Facebook, didn't I? And are you selling your... Oh, you asked me about the markets. But let me ask you this. Are you selling your stuff? Because I know you made a post that said if y'all ask me to make you something, you're going to have to pay for it. And you are absolutely right by saying that. The markets haven't been so great. So far, I have paid more for my space than I have made. I have not broken even yet. But I kind of look at it as, you know, it gives me a day off from driving. And so it's kind of like a break. Even though I'm still working, it's kind of like a break. Oh, that's very true. Oh, like that glitter yarn. I saw a lady showed me a TikTok today of someone using glitter yarn. Plant fairs? What are plant fairs? Is that like farmers markets? Oh, you know what? I'm making a snake plant. Oops. And here is my pot with the soil and the eyes. I still have to put on a mouth, but I'm gonna make more of these to make it a snake plant. Because I was thinking, you know, in the magical community, snake plants are for protection. But if you're like me, you can't grow shit. And also, if you go out of town, you can take it with you. So I thought that would be cool. Yeah, we have farmers markets here, and they do have plants and stuff, but they also have like honey and different stuff, you know. Because, you know, Texans, we're all about the food. My yarn's getting a little loose. Aww. I didn't think about emotional support plants. I never heard of such a thing before. That's a cool idea. I thought about doing some of the local markets instead of the flea market. I'm just so tired from working 6 days a week driving that I don't feel like tearing shit down and putting shit up and tearing it down, and then they gotta go put it back up at the market. And I like my space where I'm at, and so even if I do go to like a local market, I would still need to pay the flea market, or I might lose my space. I'm trying to make it not show. Why is it doing that? Oh, cool. Yeah, I had bought some, I don't know where they're at right now. Some little keychain things so that I can make little stuff and make like keychains too. How much do you sell your stuff for? Oh wow, that's good, because I was thinking like $10 for the keychain things. Let me see if I got any requests in here. Nope. Okay. Yeah, just make little stuff. Do you put any kind of like essential oils or anything on it to make it like an air freshener, or those downy bead things inside of it? And are you also selling like your halter tops and bikinis and stuff that I saw you making, or your hats? You made quite a few little sun hats. Those are really cute too. Oh, okay. Do you make the market bags? Just take them with you. If people buy them, they buy them. If they don't, they don't. Don't worry about it. And take what you have. Don't, like, stress yourself out trying to make something else new just for that market. There's sometimes I don't make anything new for a week or so. Yeah, it's pretty easy. I kind of bought a couple of different patterns for the market bag, and as Mama Star would say, I mixed and moxed and made it my own pattern and stuff, and finally got one that I really like. But I haven't made those in a couple of years either, but I still have some, so I don't want to make any more until that would be cool. What about, can you laser cut leather so you can make like leather leaf earring things? Can you do that on a laser, or how do you do that? That would be cool too. And leather smells so good. Or I think it does anyway. Smells like a new car to me. Are you still making your boards and stuff too? Like your pendulum boards? Were you the one that was making the pendulum boards? I think that was you. I got Taylor on Life 360, so I'm gonna see where she's at. Make sure she's not speeding. We've got a freaking hurricane coming, and she's... Oh, cool, cool. What about the is it called burnishing, or there's some kind of like wooden tool that you put like a wax or beeswax or something on the edge, or some kind of salve, and then you take this wooden tool and it smooths down like the edges where you cut. What's the thing called? Do you know what I'm talking about? I saw a video. A lady had opened a TikTok shop in the UK, and she was making leather goods, but she had yeah, she sold hers too. She had leather goods. She made wallets, and that's where I saw the leaf earrings, the leather leaf earrings, and different stuff, little keychain things and stuff. But she closed down her Etsy store after only 2 days. Burnishing, okay. I've never worked with leather, so I wasn't for sure. Had a lady I was talking to at the vape shop earlier, and she's like, oh, you could paint these little pots with these dots, and they're... Hi, Nell. If you read the description, you can put your question in the queue. And I will be happy to answer it for you once it gets in the queue. I'm only doing questions through the queue. Yes, but they didn't go through the queue, and so they have to go through the queue. So anyway, what was I saying? Oh yeah, she doesn't like Etsy because you have to wait 10 days to get your money, and then they take, a huge percentage of it. And she said it was just wrong the way they were doing people, and so she didn't want to be a part of that. She did make quite a few sales on there in those 2 days, but she just didn't want to be associated with people like that. And TikTok shop, I thought about opening an account on TikTok, but I don't know. I don't want my shit to go viral and then I'll be like trying to crochet till my fingers are bloody or something, Because my items are like, well, I made a bunch of the gnomes and a bunch of the market bags, but you know how it is. Each one of them is different in their own way. Yeah, that lady with the leather shop joined a different one, but it's only for like the UK. Which one did you hear was coming? What's it supposed to be like? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to try to be live every day, so just keep checking back at that link, and then when you have a good connection, you can send me your question. But my best advice would be, rather than asking what your future husband is going to be like, why don't you call in the future husband that you want? Because you can manifest the person that you want. To be specific, you want this type of personality, you want them to be faithful, you want this, you want that, you want them to be tall, you want them to be short, you want them to be big, you want them to be small, write down all the qualities and you can manifest that. But other than that, just wait until you get a good connection and you can send in your question. Yeah, because like you made me think of Ravelry, but that's just patterns. Do you do patterns too? I don't do patterns. I don't sell patterns. Okay, she's doing pretty good in the car. Her top speed was 40, which is the speed limit. I am not a helicopter mom. I'm more like a fucking drone. I'm watching you. You won't even know I'm there. You're very welcome now. I look forward to hearing from you. Are you doing readings yet, Nika? I know that you can. Yeah, I haven't done Rippler. What is Rippler? I'm on Ravelry and, of course, YouTube, and then I need to talk to you about this system that I'm using. I should have included you on that other group. What was I going to say? What is it? Creative Crochet Corner? I think it was. I signed up. First year is $2 for the entire year. And they give you patterns and you can watch video tutorials and stuff like that. Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to check that out. Do you have a affiliate link or something you can send me? Or do you just sign up? Because most of my patterns I get off of YouTube for free. Oh, yeah, the granny square. Oh, okay, the granny square. Okay. Are you talking about for Creative Crochet Corner? Because I just saw an email where they had like a granny square fanny pack, and I thought that was kind of cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, that one looked really cool. I'm gonna have to find like the belt part, or you can just crochet a belt thing, because that's what I did for like my market bags. I just crocheted the handle. I'm thinking actually about, because I keep paying for my market space, just bringing everything home and putting it on Etsy. And then I'll put my desk. This is not my house in the background. I don't have a pool. I have an ocean. I live like 2 blocks from the ocean now, which is wonderful with a hurricane. I digress. Anyway, so I'm going to put my desk on the other side of the room, and then I have this whole blank wall on this side, and so I can put up my shelves with all my crochet stuff and my tables and all that. So what is it? Is it like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? 1, 2, 3, 4 squares? I haven't looked at the pattern yet. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's what it was looking like from the picture. Do you put a liner in it? Because I think if you put a liner in it, that'll probably make it easier to add the zipper part. And you know what I think would, oh, I love sunflowers. I had a pattern for a sunflower granny square. Okay. That'll be really cool. You're gonna have to like post some pictures and stuff when you get it done. So, Nika, get it done. Those probably would go over really well at the farmer's market too, or the plant market, because you could advertise them as seed bags. You know what I mean? So people can like put their seeds in there, and then they have them readily available to plant. Especially like if you lined it with like, instead of material, you could put like tarp, you know what I mean? Cut out pieces of tarp, and that way it's like, they don't get it all nasty with the seeds. You know what I mean? Because you can buy a big old tarp for like 20 bucks. Probably not even that much. An egg apron, like for gathering eggs. Do you have chickens? You definitely need to put a tarp in an egg bag because they got poop on them. With a tarp or something inside, you could just use a Clorox wipe and wipe it out. Oh, okay, yeah. I wish I could have chickens. I can't have chickens because I have huskies. And I'm afraid they might try. Thor probably would be scared of the chickens, but Karma would eat them. Karma would eat Pippa if I gave her the chance. I have to keep Pippa in my room so that Karma won't eat her. Oh, for real, Karma, she doesn't mean to be mean. Well, she's mean to Pippa because Karma does not like other female canines because Karma is the alpha. But we had a cat that she thought was like a toy and she tried to play with her. She never bit her or anything like that. But she, you know how dogs will put a toy in their mouth and shake it? That's what happened. And so we lost a cat that way. So since then we keep Karma separate from the other animals, except for Thor. She hangs out with Thor. But I really believe in my heart she didn't do it to be malicious. She was just playing. Otherwise, she'd have swallowed her whole probably. I don't think she would hurt Pippa now, but I'm not willing to risk it because she looks at her and follows her. You know what I mean? She doesn't like take that wolf stance against her or anything anymore, but her eyeballs follow her wherever she's going. Uh-oh. I don't know if you can hear that. Let me see if I can turn off the music. I don't know how I turned the music on. Let me see. Nope, that wasn't it. I don't remember how to turn the damn music on. Let me see. Maybe it was this one. Nope. I don't remember. Now I gotta put the chat. Okay, wait, there it is. It just started raining like crazy. It's going to get really bad tomorrow, I think. Yeah, tomorrow is when we're supposed to get the really bad rain. I don't think we're not going to get a direct hit, but we're on the dirty side of it. So we're going to get a shit ton of rain. So I probably will not be working tomorrow because I already sacrificed one car to the ocean. You saw that picture of my car, right? Fuck me. Hold on. Yes. Burl. Y'all probably aren't going to see any of it over there. Maybe a couple of little rain showers, but that's about it. You didn't see the picture of my car? Juneteenth. Let me see if I can pull it up. I don't know how to. It's been so long since I used Restream. Okay, so let me see. I think I can do this. I'll open this. Okay, so then I'll come back over here and I'm gonna share it on my screen. Screen sharing is not allowed. Why? Let me try it again. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Okay, that's not the screen I wanted to share. Let's go. That's not it. So, let me see. I wanted to do a picture. Share screen. I don't understand why it's not. I used to be able to, or maybe I was doing it on Zoom. Let me see. I don't know what this is. How do you do this, Nika? How do you share a picture? Oh, here I go. Okay, so can you see that? That's my car. I know, it makes me sick. So let me stop sharing. Girl, I was so terrified. I was driving down the road, doing Lyft. I had a passenger in the car with me, and the road was fine. There was no rain, and all of a sudden the water just comes rushing up on the road. Before I ever made it down to the stop sign, the car stalled out, and I knew that don't start your car when you're sitting in water because it'll suck the water up in the engine, so I didn't want to do that. So I called BMW roadside assistance, and I called Galveston PD. Galveston PD sent out one police officer and the fire department, which they parked back up on the hill and just kind of watched. They never even came down there to help us. And then I called my insurance company after a few minutes because the guy that was with me looked on his phone and he's like, well, the tide's fixing to go down. So I'm like, okay, cool. We're just going to wait out the tide. I turned Lyft off because I didn't want to, charge him for sitting in the fucking water. And so we were waiting for the tide to go down, and the water kept rising up and up and up, and it's like halfway up my door. And after about 20 minutes, I was on the phone. I had just called Progressive, my insurance company, and the guy's like, I'll just walk home. So he crawls out the trunk of the car because we can't even get the doors open. He crawls out the trunk of the car. Well, I don't want to leave my car, so I stay sitting in my car. I'm waiting for the water to go down. Water don't go down. Water keeps going up. And about 40 minutes into it, I'm still on the phone with the insurance company. I'm answering questions. They're asking all these questions I don't know the answers to because my mind is so fucked, that I can't even think straight. And about 40 minutes into it, my feet get wet. Yeah, well, I mean, he was a passenger. I didn't know him. I had just picked him up at Shipley's. So he got out and he walked through the water and walked the rest of the way home. It's probably about half a mile that he had to walk. But he didn't give me a 1 star, so that's good. So anyway, about 40 minutes into it, I realized my feet are wet. So I look down, the entire floorboard in the car is just water. I can't swim. I'm terrified. I gather up, what I could, and I climbed out the trunk of the car. And the fire department's like, just walk down the middle of the road. That's where the water is the lowest. Girl, that water was still up to my crotch, and I had to walk out of that mess. I'm so glad, though, because I thought about it later. I'm so glad that I was not in my right mind, because if I would have been thinking straight, there's no fucking way I would have gotten that water with sharks, alligators, and snakes. But anyway, we're still, they're calling it a total loss because it was salt water. But I'm still waiting. I'm trying to come up with down payment because I have full coverage insurance and gap insurance, so I know the car is going to be paid off. I only had the car a year. I have no equity, so I'm not getting anything back. That's why I made that GoFundMe thing on PayPal, because I'm trying to come up with down payment for another car so I can work. Right now I do have the rental, but they're going to take that back. But I'm just so sick of it, to be honest. I haven't, I've started to cry so many times, but kind of held it back and not let myself, and I probably should just release it, because I don't even want to fucking deal with it anymore. I'm just sick of it. Please don't make me cry. But anyway, it is what it is, right? And 4 days ago, I had to make a $700 car payment on a fucking car I can't drive. But it is, I had to do it. But yeah, I probably need to just get in the shower and scream and cry. But it was terrifying. I was so terrified. I thought I was going to die. I thought I was going to drown to death. That's like my worst fear, is drowning to death, because I can't swim. I'd rather get eaten by a shark than drown to death. Oh, no, I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry. I'm not going to cry on a live, I promise you that. But yeah, I made that donation page thing, and I hated to do it, but at this point, I don't know what else to do, because I work my ass off. I work 6 days a week. I do the market on Sundays. I read tarot, when people book readings. I crochet, I knit. Sometimes I do Lyft in the mornings, and then I turn around in the evenings and do Uber Eats. I don't like to do Lyft or Uber in the evenings because people smoke weed and makes my car stink. But sometimes, lately I've been doing Uber Eats in the evenings because I don't have to worry about somebody stinking up my car, and don't have to deal with drunk people. But I work constantly, and continuing to pay bills and buy groceries and pay for gas and all the stuff you have to live, you can't save any money. Oh, what's yours too? I'm so sorry. I was so busy talking. I wasn't paying attention. You said it's mine too. Oh, your worst fear? Drowning to death? Yeah. Yeah, I thought about Florida after the fact. I'm like, damn, they had sharks swimming down the middle of the road. They could have ate me, you know? Because the bay it wasn't even, like I said, it wasn't even raining. It's just that the surge from Alberta come up and just flooded the roads right over there. And I didn't do that shit. Oh. Anyway, yeah. So I lost a card that I really, really love, and now I'm in a really badass rental, but it's not mine, and so it's really kind of depressing. It's just not the same. I'm not renting it for fun like I did with the Tesla. I rented the Tesla because I wanted to rent the Tesla. This, I didn't have a choice, and insurance is paying for it. What do they do over there? What's up? I can't hear you with the door closed. What? Okay, that's cool. We'll have to put some food out for it. Okay, that might be cool. Yeah, but aren't you a certified public accountant, a CPA? I know you do a lot of stuff. Or do you mean TurboTax with the call center, like the helpline? Okay, then explain. Explain yourself, woman. Oh, okay. So did you actually like guide people through the steps they were supposed to do, or did you like forward it to the appropriate department or whatever? Oh wow, that is pretty good, especially to stay home. And I don't have a headset, but I have my mic, and then I have my speakers. Oh wow. Yeah, I guess people, because they get frustrated and they can't log in. I do have a headset somewhere, but it's probably in storage, or it might be in a box somewhere. Oh. Well, they can go, the IRS has a tracker thing that tells them. What is it called? Track my refund or something? Or where's my refund? I mean, how are you supposed to know where their money is? I bet. People ask some of the strangest things sometimes, like we're supposed to know. Do you have to have a headset, or can you use a mic and a laptop camera? Why do you, well, I mean, not a laptop camera, laptop speakers. Cool, cool. Do you have a link, an affiliate link you can send me? You can message me on Facebook. Oh, you have to have a headset? I'll have to find it. Because I have the, what do you call it? Apple AirPod Pros or whatever they're called. But they're like headphones. Oh, you know what? I do have a headset, but it's out at the market. I have some Open Shocks is what it's called. Okay, cool. Thank you. They go, because I have these daith piercings, so I can't wear like, you know, earbuds, but it's a headset and it goes up over your ear and then it vibrates on the bone, and so it doesn't actually go in your ear, but you can hear so clear. And there's like no background noise. That's probably what they're worried about, is the background noise. But I would definitely check them out, because I got to do something. You know, Lyft is great, but you only make about 20 bucks an hour, and then you got to pay for gas or electricity or whatever the car is going to be using. Well, my car used gas, but the rental uses electricity. So by the time you really break it down, you don't even make, you know, you might be making 15 an hour or so. And if you're only going to make 15 an hour, you may as well stay home and make 15 an hour. That way you can wear your nightgown, you know? Taylor made it back. Hey, what did you need to go to Kroger for anyway? At Kroger? You'd probably been better off going to Walmart.
Yeah.
Did you find one? Did you check the dollar store or anything? All right. Love you too. Oh, the background noise, yeah. Well, girl, I only have one. I just sew my shit in a ponytail. I didn't even put my teeth in tonight. I was going to, but the glue's in the car. I didn't feel like walking out there and getting it. If I'm being honest. But you have lots of hobbies too to keep you busy. So when you're doing these call centers, is it like constant, or do you get a break? Or I know you said you could set it for 30-minute increments, but you know, I'm just wondering, because like when I was on Keen, it was constant, but on Bitwine, you know, I might not get a call for an hour or so. You know what? My passenger that I had picked up at Shipley's that was in the car and had to climb out the trunk, he's actually an adjuster for State Farm. Ironic. How ironic is that? A fucking insurance adjuster stuck in the car in the water. Oh, okay. That's good though. It kind of makes the time go by faster. I'm at 57 minutes. I got about 3 minutes and then I'm going to shut it down. I think I'm going to try doing this every night around 7 to 8 every night. So what time is it where you are now? Oh, okay, so yeah, it would be from 8 to 9 your time. So I'm going to do it 7 to 8. I'm going to try to do it daily every day except for Fridays. Fridays I go to Shabbat. And then, you know, if you build it, they will come. If you build it, they will come. Right? That's why I went ahead and just titled it Crochet and Tarot. Because if nobody comes in, at least I'm still crocheting. Alright, girl. Well, I love you. And thank you. You have a good night too, and sweet dreams. If you're going to bed, I know you ain't going to bed right now, but when you do, have sweet dreams. Love you bunches. Bye-bye. All right, so I guess I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up then, and I will be back here at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, Saturday through Thursday. So every day except for Fridays. I love you. Bye-bye.